Hey guys, it's the Fort Worth Clock Guy, and I thought I would do an update to my everyday carry, EDC. And this is a selection of what I choose from every day. So it really kind of depends on my mood. It kind of depends on where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing. But this is what I typically rotate through. So we'll just kind of go through here. Of course, one thing you have to have is your wallet, and this is my Saddleback. I believe it's the business card wallet, and I've had this I think right around a year. I think I got this almost a year ago, and as you can see, the leather has worn in quite nicely. I have to say, this is just a great wallet. I love it. In my wallet, of course, you've got enough for a couple cards, and I always keep a small little microfiber cloth in here that I got, obviously from Baylor, but I don't remember why. It might have been a giveaway or something. I just keep that in there because I do wear glasses. So there's my wallet. Nothing too exciting there. Watch of some kind. I've had this watch forever. I think I've had it for, gosh, probably coming up on 10 years now. It is a Fossil watch, and I've never had any issues with it. So it just keeps going. It is extremely heavy, but I don't mind that at all. I just love this watch, and it is held up great. So again, I've had this for almost 10 years, so it's just gonna keep going until it breaks. Then I'll get a new watch. But until then, I'm gonna keep wearing that one. I always have a Multitool on me. This Leatherman Juice I've had for quite a while. I love the function of this. I love having a pair of pliers on me, just because it always seems to come in handy. Anytime I want to not carry this and carry like just a Swiss Army knife of some kind of Victorinox, I always miss the pliers, because anytime I only carry this, something happens where I need a pair of pliers. So this is what I typically carry. And I love it because of the size of it. As you can see, it's roughly the same size as a Pioneer sized Swiss Army knife or Victorinox. I like it better because it's a little bit bigger than the Squirt, and I don't want to carry around a full size. So this is kind of what I gravitate to, and I've been using this for, gosh, probably 2 years, and I keep coming back to it. Every time I leave it at home, I miss it. So it's on a key dangler. I dangle this from my left side. So that's what I have. The rest of this is what I kind of rotate through. So I've got a flashlight. This is usually the flashlight I have most of the time. And this is an Eagle Tack, and I believe it's the D25A, which is the AA version of it. There's a D25C, which is the, gosh, what do you call those? CR123 batteries. So I like this one just because it's a little bit thinner, and it still has a lot of power. And then a pin of some kind. And I've become quite the little collector, apparently. I've got the stainless, hinder, the copper, and the brass, and you can kind of see the difference. The copper is a little bit more red, and the brass is a little bit more yellow. These are all filled with fine point Fisher Space Pen refills in blue ink, just because I want to be a little bit different. Sometimes I get tired of black and tactical. So there you go. Love these pens. As far as the knives go, I usually carry a bigger knife and then a smaller knife. So this would be like the I guess people call it the people-friendly knife, the sheeple-friendly knife, whatever. So I usually pair these together. So I've got this pair, and this pair. So we'll just kind of go through here. This is probably one of my most used, or my most go-to, and it's just the 940 Osborne. And I think most people would agree that you can't get a much better knife than this. There's a ton of other knives out there that are equally as good, but this has been around as long as it has for a reason, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. Just a great knife. I mean, the function of it is great. It's smooth, it's strong, it's just a great knife. I don't think anybody could argue with that. So, love this knife. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. And I don't think it'll ever get kicked out of my rotation as well either. This is a Case Stockman, and I believe this is the medium Stockman. So it's got a few little different selections as far as your blade choices. You've got the main blade, got the little Warncliffe, and you've got the Spay blade. This was a gift from my good friend Knife Tex in my favorite color, green. So of course, anytime I carry the Osborne, I've got to carry that one. So, and this is just a great little knife for everyday tasks. You know, opening up a letter, opening up a, box or whatever, and then you use this to break down the box. But this works great. This will get most of your 90% of your daily tasks done. So love carrying that knife and this little combo here. What I really like about this knife is just how slim it is. I've kind of gotten away from Spydercos and some other knives just because they're so thick this way. The blade stocks are just really wide. And I've noticed that, when you pull this out, even though it's a really long blade, it's really slender. And most people don't think too much of this, even though this is a longer blade than most Spydercos. People don't react to this one. And if you pull out a Spyderco and it's got a really wide blade on it, people for some reason react to that differently. When I'm feeling a little bit, I guess, more tactical or whatever, I'll go to my zero tolerance. This one I really like too. Very similar blade shape to the 940, which I think is why I kind of gravitated to this knife. But it's a lot thicker here too. So this is kind of my beater work knife. Like if I know I'm going to be breaking down a lot of boxes or kind of abusing it a little bit, I'll carry this over the 940. Even though I know the 940 can get the job done, but I just like carrying this one because it's a lot thicker and it can get any job done that you need. So nice little 0808 zero tolerance. I had the back spacer anodized. I think I'm going to go with a different color soon. This is kind of it almost looks purple now. It was supposed to be a blue that color shifted to purple, but to me it's more purple all the time. So I think I'm going to maybe change that back space color. I don't know. 0808. And I usually pair that with the Northwoods Fremont Jack. This is a cool little knife too. Nice little slip joint. You can, again, pull this out in front of anybody and it's a slip joint, so it's not scary. It's like grandpa's knife. And it's just got a cool blade shape to it. I love this blade shape. I'm really liking the Northwoods. And as you can see, it is well used as well. That patina on there, I just think it looks really cool. So there we go. And kind of almost a turquoise blue. Very cool. And I just carry that in my sheath. This I usually, anytime I wear jeans, I'm carrying this. So, And then here's my fancy pants up here. Usually carry these in tandem. So we've got this as my main blade, my big boy. And I'm gonna have to do a separate video on this because this is not what you think it is. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, but this is a really great full-size big boy knife and extremely comfortable. And then for your everyday little task, Northwoods Michigan Jack in denim micarta. This is such a cool handle material, and it's extremely comfortable too. Like this denim, I wasn't sure what it would feel like. I don't know how to describe it. It feels soft, and doesn't matter what the temperature is outside, this is extremely comfortable. Like a lot of metal knives, they get hot or they get cold. This is just, it feels like blue jeans, which I guess you would expect because this is denim micarta, but it's just extremely comfortable, very soft. And blade on here is very similar to the Fremont Jack, and I'm gonna do a video on this soon too. It's a little bit longer, not as wide and not as thick. So there you go. There's a little size comparison between those two. Very similar in a lot of ways. There's some differences to it. And again, I'm going to do a little comparison on here. So I've been using these blades, as you can see, quite a bit. I'm getting quite a bit of use and patina on there, which I think is really cool. So anyways, just wanted to do a quick little update. Oh, can't leave this out of the conversation. When I'm going extremely low tech, low key, I can only carry like one thing. This is what I carry. This is a Victorinox Soldier. I believe, yeah, this is the Soldier. So it's got all the standard functions that you normally see, except it's got the addition of a pair of scissors, which you never see on ALOX models, and I don't know why. I really wish Victorinox would put freaking scissors on their knives. They do it on all their Celador scales, but they don't do it on their ALOX, and clearly it can be done. So I just wish they would do this. So again, I got this off of a Instagrammer, and it is an aftermarket knife, obviously. They had to add that center layer for the scissors, and I love carrying this thing too. And when I can only carry one thing and I can't carry multiple things, this is what I carry. So yeah, it's kind of an all-in-one tool. And no, I don't mind that it has 3 layers to it. That does not bother me at all. I know some people are smaller the better, but for me, I don't care. I just love that knife. So anyways, oh yeah, Glock 26. What did you expect? I'm the Fort Worth Glock guy. Carry this anytime, and I can legally carry. This is on me. So yeah, there you go. There's my EDC. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Fort Worth Glock guy out.